surely 2 draws in the last 2 games. How important now is it to build on that and get 3 points up at Halifax?
Yeah, you look at the 2 draws and you forced to think, without the circumstances of an out of Cav getting sent off with 11 men, I think we go on and probably do get 3 points out of that game. And then you look at Forest Green game, like a team who are flying top of the league. We went toe to toe with them, went behind a few times, but managed to come back to a draw. And you think, with that momentum that took us into Tuesday night, and then now hopefully the last 2 games can push us on Saturday against Halifax.
Yeah, what were your thoughts on the game on Tuesday, going down to 10 men quite early on in the second half? A point, maybe a good result, but at the same time could have been 3 as well.
Personally, I think it's, for us, 2 points dropped. Like, I still think with 10 men we still gave them a game. Like, I had to kind of change my game a bit and just be like a bit of a target man and try and win fouls and just get us up the pitch and that. But yeah, I still think, for me personally, I don't know how boys feel, but that was like 2 points dropped. Yeah, 1 on the board, but I really think that was a winnable game for 7 night. Yeah,
slight change of system for that game with the 3 of you up top, yourself, Bim and Josh Walker all on the pitch at the same time. Did you feel that went well?
Yeah, we did it for the last like half an hour against Forest Green and give it a try, and the gaffer, he must have liked it because he started within the week in this game. But yeah, no, I actually had on the right that game. And this game I went through the middle and let Bim and Walks go and do their thing because they're obviously a bit faster than me and a bit more sharp. I'm more of a target man nowadays. But yeah, no, it's nice to have them both around. We've never actually been on the pitch all together at the same time, so it's good to see how it worked. And I think it worked really well up until obviously sending it off and Bim went off, didn't he?
Yeah, you're still waiting for your first Southend goal, but do you feel once one goes in, more will follow?
Yeah, just that for me. I'd say I'm probably only really been fully fit for the last 2 weeks, and before then it was like I came in. My mum said it was like get a little pre-season, yeah, and I never had that. I wasn't doing nothing in the off season, but I just kind of like was a bit more relaxed. And when I came in, I kind of like played game by game by game. But sometimes that's the best way to get fit. But then other times it's like, right, I need to polish up on all other things. And I think for the last 2 weeks now, I'd say I've been feeling back at my best. And yeah, I said like had a chance of, and I probably should have gone near post and low. But it's one of the things. Once one goes in, I've been like that my whole career. I score them in clusters, and hopefully when the one goes in Saturday, I can go on a bit of a run.
Yeah, you mentioned you weren't as fit as you'd like when you came in, but you have managed to get a lot of minutes since then. So are you pleased that you've managed to play a lot and you've got fit?
Yeah,
as well.
I'm more happy that I haven't actually picked up any knocks. Like from not doing a lot over the summer, from not playing a lot of football the last year, to coming in and playing. Like I played a fair few 90 minutes, got through games, I played a lot of minutes now, and the only wasn't the knocks I'm feeling, the headbutts and a few kicks and legs. But apart from that, I've just been enjoying my time here so far.
Yeah, we travelled to Halifax at the weekend. They played last night and got a point against Forest Green. What sort of game are you expecting there?
They'll want to build on the point against Forest Green. Same as we did against. We played them 2-2, went to Woking, another point there. I think it's going to be a good game because, like I said, they've gone there, drawn with a team I think are going to be right up there all season because they're just well structured and they're a team of men, and they really I do admire a bit of Forest Green, but no, I think it's going to be a game where I think it's the battle of who wants it more. In my opinion, it's going to be a cold day up in Halifax, and that we're prepared for it. And it's going to be if it's got to be another fight like always every night to get a point, it is. But I really hope we got better. I can feel we're going to get 3 points.
Cheers.
No worries.
Maggie, you said it there. You say it feel like it was 2 points dropped against Woking. But what aspects have you taken from that game and been building over the last couple of days?
Just the intensity of how we get after teams. I feel like over the last 2 weeks we've kind of come away from what the boys have been good at, because I've not been there that long. They've told me how they were and used to play, and it was like real front foot attacking football and pressing hard. I feel like every night it kind of works with me being on walks up there, because like we want to get up the ball and get on the ball and have a bit of a tear up as well. But no, I feel like that's what came into it the other night, just like getting after, put people under pressure. I feel we've got to keep doing that, because now we know that there's going to be boys who will follow us in, help us. Like the chance of the night I had come from high press. The high press worked the other night really well, and I think that's something we've got to take into Saturday.
Definitely, but it seemed like with that change of formation, it seemed like yourself and Bim and Walker find a bit of fluidity there. But when it comes to training, when you're on the field, how do you do that? Because obviously you can replicate to a certain degree the intensity of a football game, but you're never fully going to achieve that in training.
I think it's trial and error. Like not everything's going to come off in training, and not everything's going to come off in games. So it's just by having repetitions of like the movement, one drops short, one goes long, one pulls in the hole. I think as long as we know the bare minimum, the bare basics of what the movement should be, then the more and more we do them, the more natural it will come for like one to go behind, one to come short. And then not for us three, it will help the team know that I've got one person going short, one coming feet, and one pulling on the angle. So you've kind of got all the 3 rotations happening at the same time. And I feel that's what's going to help the team.
clocks up about 15 appearances now on the pitch for Southend. How are you enjoying your time here?
I'm enjoying obviously the first, I'd say, 10 appearances was more me just trying to find my lungs again after a long time off and that. I won't lie to you, but over the last few weeks, last weekend, I have been feeling back to myself. Like I came back into back here. I had a bit of weight to lose, a bit of sharpness to get back to, and I feel like the last, I'll probably say even 3 games where I felt like, I think after Tamworth, I didn't play a few after that, and then coming the last few games now, getting a few more minutes, I feel like I'm getting back to my fully sharpness now, and I feel like I'm hopefully now this can continue.
Felt like, just reflecting back on the FA Cup game, that going up against your old side Charlton, then you got an assist in that game. Was that a bit of a turning point for you as well?
Yeah, and it was probably the fact that I was getting abused all game by Charlton fans. But yeah, no, it was just, I feel like I always play with a bit of fire in my belly, no matter who I play against, but it's just like that fire cup probably went out of it for last year or so, I'd say, and I feel like I needed to come somewhere like Southend to get that hunger back for the game. And I am, like the group of lads here, the manager, everyone here, the coaches have been spot on with me. Like regardless of where I've played before, that's not really been accounted for now. It's like just I'm here now, and it's like you're part of us, and they've taken to me really well, and I've taken to them really well.
You are still hunting for that first goal, but when it goes week on week, how do you motivate yourself to keep pushing to find that goal?
Probably when I was younger, I probably would have beat myself up. No, I probably would have been punched walls, broken hands from like missing chances. But now, like that's the worst thing I could have done as a kid. I tell people now who I know come through academies, like don't worry about it. Just like if you don't come, it's gonna come. Like as long as I'm in them areas to score, I know the one's gonna go in. And I've been playing years now, so I now know the worst thing you do is miss a chance and go under for 5 minutes. I used to happen all the time when I was playing. The next 10-15 minutes you wouldn't really see me. I would be beating myself up, but now I'm like, what's the point? Because in a minute's time, the same thing can happen. And if I'm beating myself up, if I miss a chance again, it's just going to keep repeating pattern. So now I think, literally, chance of an art, I'll literally have a bit of path and nothing like that. Go again. If I can't score that chance, I'll make sure I'm helping the team elsewhere, like winning my battle, winning my headers, and bringing my players in the team. And I feel like that's what I did. Me personally, thought I'd done really well there when we're down 10 men.
It's interesting to hear about that change in mentality towards that. But was there a moment that changed that, or was it just something that gradually has changed over your career?
I think it was when I was playing regularly in League One and scoring goals over the last 2-3 seasons, and when I've been on the run of scoring a few goals, I missed a few chances, but because of the fact I knew like I scored a few already this season, I know I'm gonna get another chance. It kind of just went like, what am I moaning myself for? I've scored goals, and this has happened to me so many times in my career. It's almost like, don't worry about it. Okay, I'm gonna get a few boos, might get a few this, a bit of stick, but I'll take that. I'm a fully grown man, and in the day, it's my job to put the ball back in there. If I'm not, people are going to be annoyed. But yeah, it's just a matter of fact now. Like if I miss a chance, just take a breather. Have 10 seconds to yourself, have a little bit of self-talk, and then it comes again. Be tidy, because I've played in my career when I've missed chances. I play it in my head like not for the 10 minutes, for like days. But then there's times when on the pitch, I'm still thinking about it. When a ball comes to me, then a ball bounces off me. My touch isn't there. I'm not in the cross, and that is like for me. Football's 90 minutes. That I can wait. You can waste 10-15 minutes on the pitch. Think about a chance that happened half an hour ago, and you can't do that because, like I said the other night, 0-0. If I'd gone under that game, who knows what happened? Like, we could have lost the game, but it's just fine margins happen for me.
Oh, but we spoke to Ben Peppel after the Tamworth game back at the end of October. He said that the forward group, they're a very tight group as well. So I suppose as well as what you're talking about, everybody kind of urges each other on as well. Yeah,
Bim's a young boy, but he's a man, isn't he, really? But nah, I've been where he is. I've been a young boy, but I've been sent out on loan and trying to find your way in the game, because obviously he's still got a long way to go and hopefully many years to play. And he's now kind of like where I was at that age, like getting into a team. Like I went to Leighton Orient at his age and kind of needed to find my feet and make a name in the game again, because I went from playing really young Cole youth, being pushed out to non-league, and then I kind of went on from there. And I stuck up. But no, Bim, Walks, Danny Waldron, Woody, like the boys here are really good, and like we do our little shooting sessions. It's if we can be friends off the pitch, on the pitch it makes so much easier. And yeah, I know I'm going to get out of all them. They know they're going to get out of me. And it's on more like in the games, like you probably saw the other night. Like there's simple little things like we'll look at the lineup of the other team, and I was like Walks playing out wide. I tell Walks, anything long, let me go out wide. You go for the middle, I'll get you in. And it happened a few times. It works. It's just things. If we can have a good relationship off the pitch, you take it into the game.
Well, as forwards, you'll have a big challenge against Halifax Town this week. I mean, they've got joint best defence in the league or so. So when you come up against defence that strong, what's the key to try to get around them?
if I'm really honest, I don't think about that. You get told it, but like, if I go into the game thinking like, oh, you've got the best defensive record in the team, that's all it's one thing you don't need in your mind. If you just go into a game like, at the end of the day, it's 11 men versus 11 men. You're both trying to do the same thing, get 3 points. Like, you can never do that, because no matter how high in the leagues you play, in whatever league or the lower leagues, there's always going to be a team who you think have got better this, better that than you. And if that's all you can think about, like if they get more crosses the box to us, you're going to think about stopping that cross. And then if you overthink it, what's going on over here? Like, if you can't think about that, it's just all about how we play and us trying to break them down. And I think we've got enough strength and power to do it.